Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of valuing my toy collection and value some toys. Well, in today's episode, we're just doing some miscellaneous things we need to price, like that vase with the glass leaves that's worth about $30. That Dunes Casino Shadow Box is worth about $15, and this Riviera one's worth about $30. They've torn both of those hotels down now, so the little souvenirs from there are worth a little bit. We've got one more Dune Shadow Box that's worth about $15. Like this video, it's a lot of toys. It's just a lot of stuff we have around the house we do need to value. We're going to take this lamp with us to the toy museum. It's worth about $40. And then here's a couple little pictures of the tram from the Sands and a female looking slot machine. They're worth $5 each. This big shadow box full of matchbook covers, I should say. It's worth about $30. And our New York picture is worth about $10. Have an Eiffel Tower clock that's probably worth about $20. And then in the kitchen, we have these giant plush fish that are in like styrofoam and saran wrap, and they're worth about $15 each. They're pretty fun. And this little silverware chandelier in the kitchen is worth about $30. We got this wind chime from the Canton Flea Market from a local artist. It's worth about $30. It's made from bottles they cut circles out of. And we'll take this lamp that's worth about $20. And on the corner of this room, we have some little plush animals with beads. I think these were made in like India. They're worth about $6 each. And then our big magazine strands with beads. It's so cool. Worth about $20. I got that at an estate sale. We've got this popcorn machine in the kitchen worth about $65 with a plush popcorn worth about $5, and the little fake popcorns are worth about $4 each. Got a ton of party lights on a divider in one room we'll take with us to the toy museum, and all of those are worth about $20. Had this painting that was my grandmother's. It's been in the family. I'm not going to price it because we would never get rid of it, but I did want my family to see it if they ever watch the videos in the future. Now, I've got all these animal heads on the wall that we're going to take to the toy museum, and we've got this cool parrot. We've got this little lizard hook on the corner worth about $5, and this curio china cabinet we'll take to the toy museum is worth about $300. We are going to keep it. So back to these animals. I don't remember where I got them all from, but I got this big parrot on vacation one year, and it's worth about, I'd say about $30, maybe $25, because I think I chipped it at one time. These little African heads that someone carved out of styrofoam and we put in a shadow box, and I'd say they're worth about $15. Got a little house shadow box I kept my Golden Girls keychains in. It's worth about $20. And then those heads, I did take them off the wall. We have like a deer or an antelope and a llama and a lion. And I don't think these are worth that much. I'm going to say they're worth about $8 each. They're probably worth a little bit more than that. And there's my beautiful helper Daisy. We've got a tiger and a gorilla and a chimpanzee. They're all worth about $8. And the parakeet head's worth about $8 as well. My helper loves to watch what I'm doing. We're going to move on to some DVDs. We've got a ton of these. The Orange is the New Black. We have 5 different seasons of those, and those are worth at least $5 each. House of Elliot's $10. Laverne, all of these are worth about $10 each for the big sets. Oz, which is a scary, scary show. Those are worth about $5 each. And then we've just got tons of movies. I try to put them in stacks of 10. They're probably worth about $3 each. Not a lot, but they really add up. And I wish I could just have the money back I spent on them, because I spent a lot more than $3 when I bought them. But that's probably what you would get if you had an estate sale, if you're lucky. Then we've got some more of the sets, like the DVD sets, and I usually value those at about $5 each, because at an estate sale you wouldn't get that much for them. But if you buy these like on eBay, you'd spend more like $15 or $20 a set. But I'm trying to keep all my prices realistic. And here's just a couple more. I've got a lot of these, and hopefully one day when I do get to retire, and hopefully 8 or 9 years, I'll get to just sit back and watch all these DVDs and just enjoy my life. I did keep a couple DVD players in case they don't make DVD players in the future. At least I'll have something to play them on. But like I said, all these sets are worth about $5 each, and then the regular movies are worth about $3 each. So I'm going to add it all up. Look at that precious baby. I'm going to add them all up and just see what they're worth at the end. Got these Mighty Python DVDs. I've never even seen that show. I look forward to watching that. And then just a lot more. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, one of my favorite movies. That's so cute. I like 1 better than 2 though. And the White Castle movie's hilarious. Roseanne and Married with Children. I can't wait to watch all that. I've never watched Twin Peaks. That should be fun to watch. And then just here's a ton more. Mama's Family. I love that. Mamma Mia, that's a good one. Just so many good shows. I just can't wait to have time to watch TV. And then Knight Rider, I remember that from the 80s. That was a pretty good show. And this one, Veep, hilarious. I think I have all the seasons of that, but I don't remember it. It's been so long since I've watched it. I kind of look forward to rewatching all this stuff because it'll be like it's new again. Let's see. These were all just from Dollar Tree, just little single movies and little flexible kind of cases. They're not hard cases. So I think all of that's probably worth about $15. Not a whole lot, maybe more than that, but I just try to be conservative when I'm pricing everything. And here's a ton more. I just had a ton. I still have so many more to price, but I'm not going to do them all in one video because I'll even get bored with that. So with our previous 463 videos, our total was $1,161,232. And when we add this video of just this miscellaneous stuff in the house I needed to put in a video, we can add another $1,405 to the total. So that means our overall grand total for episode 464 is $1,162,637. Now, I always wanted to say I had $1 million toy collection, and if you watched a lot of the old videos, you see I did have $1 million worth of stuff, but I don't really think I'm a millionaire. I think I'm more of a toyonaire because it's not actually money, and I just saved all this stuff all my life, going to thrift stores, flea markets, garage sales, toy stores, and looking online, and it just accumulated to that big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these videos as much as I do making them. I like to see what all I have and what it's actually worth. And even though this video might have been a little bit boring because I didn't have as many cool toys to show off, I do still put everything on our Facebook page, and it's called the Toy Vault of Mississippi. And if you haven't subscribed to our videos or channel, please think about doing so because it really helps us grow. So until our next video, we will see you then.